Like,
That's a very good point. That's a very good point, is that they have their identity completely connected with their ideology. And when you oppose these people, when you have these debates with these people, what's really fascinating is the level of hysteria that gets reached while you're staying calm.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, is that there's a ton of, I tend to keep relatively calm, just as a human being. And very often when I'm debating someone, you see them getting more and more and more emotional. And people on the right love this because, of course, it's the triggering of the snowflakes. But the easiest thing in the world to do is trigger some idiot college kid who doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. And what's hard to do is actually discuss issues with somebody who's intelligent enough to make the point. But the level of hysteria on the campuses has really increased. I mean, I now have to travel with 2 members of security to every campus just because you don't know which campus is going to go off. I never had to travel with security before. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
How long ago did this start happening?
Well, February of 2016 is when I started traveling with security. So I spoke at University of Missouri. Remember they had the big blow-up at University of Missouri with Black Lives Matter taking over campus offices and suggesting that there was some sort of big racism problem at Mizzou, which is just ridiculous. And so they flew me in. I did a speech there. And then the next time I spoke was Cal State LA, and they brought in a couple of security guys. And I was like, what do I need security for? I mean, I'm just speaking on a campus. Who cares? We get to the campus, and they had already tried to cancel my speech because of security. And I said, I'm coming anyway, so tough. I had to be escorted in by 20 armed police officers. I had to be escorted off campus by motorcycle cops flashing their lights. There were 300 students who had blocked all of the entrances, were physically assaulting people trying to get into the theater. The police had to sneak the students in 2 by 2 into the theater. They told them that until I left the campus, they couldn't actually let the kids out of the theater because they were afraid that if they let the kids out of the theater, they'd be attacked as they were released. That one was pretty wild.